Welcome back. Welcome back. I always enjoy the representatives from the Mountain Home Chamber of Commerce is here, and Tracy Jones and Jim Whalen are here to talk about a big event that's going to be happening out on the lakes. And tell us about it.
It is.
Well,
first
you're talking
of all,
about the work that you're putting into it. It sounds huge.
it is. But first of all, Bassmaster has been to Mountain Home before, but never in the history of Bassmaster have they fished two lakes for the same tournament and had a weigh-in at a third location, and that's what they're doing with us. So that's what makes it so amazingly great for our community, because we have all of these professional anglers coming into our community. They're staying in our town. They are, going to restaurants, or going to stores, they're going to they're everything. But we also we're rolling out a red carpet for them too. I mean, we'd like to see this event happen not just in our community but other communities as well. So we're setting the stage up for them to kind of explore some new areas of how to operate a Bassmaster Elite. I always tell people though, we could totally blow this thing and they'd never know that we don't have a standard to live up to.
Exactly. It's always good to be first, isn't it?
It is. It's good to be first. I like that.
And this is a big event. I was talking to you earlier, Jim, and you said it's kind of like the NASCAR
Well, it is.
equivalent too.
You can go for decades, and the community can't have an opportunity like we have to really present ourselves on a national scale in a very favorable setting. ESPN is going to be here. We have national media, electronic is going to be here throughout the whole 4 days. So we're really blessed to have that opportunity to interface with the media and with a new segment of the public, the national public.
When is the tournament?
The tournament is actually April 21st through the 21st, and 21st through the 24th. And what we're looking at right now is that we have 111 anglers to start the contest with. We will launch the first day at 6:15 a.m. from Henderson Marina, and they'll fish Norfolk the first day. The second day, we're still at 111 anglers, but we're going to be on Bull Shoals Lake. And then after the second day, we're going to cut it, and they'll still be on Bull Shoals, but we're going to be down to 50 anglers. And then finally, on the last day, we're back on Norfolk with only 12. Wow. Now, while all that is going on, we've got, national media coverage from ESPN that's happening simultaneously, plus all our local coverage that's happening. But ASU Mountain Home is giving us an expo, a free community expo, so that we can, celebrate this in a way that is going to be memorable for all family members. So on Saturday and Sunday, which are presumably the largest days, because that's when we start eliminating the anglers down, they have many national sponsors that will be set up on the ASU campus. And they will be doing interactive fishing displays with everybody. They'll be giving away all kinds of stuff. But we also have local vendors down there. And Adrienne Blackwell is in charge of taking care of all those local vendors. She's doing a barbecue cook-off on Saturday. Okay. There's live entertainment through the whole event. So kicking off that Thursday after the weigh-in, which starts around 3:45 in the afternoon each day. We have the platters. It will be a live outdoor free concert, and then we don't really have any entertainment for Friday, because we're gearing up for that big festival Saturday and Sunday. But we have headline names like Back Road Anthem. We have the Free Whiskey Band, not the Free Whiskey.
Free Whiskey, the band and name on it.
Band.
Not
the element.
That,
okay.
We have the Troy Farnham Band. We have Liz Moriando, who is she is the Bass Pro internet sensation. I mean, she is really wonderful. But there are more entertainers coming. So the festival, you want to say it lasts from about 12 to 3, which doesn't seem like a long time, but right in there is when the anglers start coming in, and then they have their big jumbotrons up, and we've got live music going on, and we've got vendors going on, and we've got to take care of all the anglers as well. This is a perfect time to come out and meet. If you're a fishing fan, come out there and get an autograph. Come out there and meet these folks, because they're going to be right there on campus working with us. And one of the things that Jim has been so instrumental in helping me with is volunteerism, because I can't do this. I can't do anything by myself, and so we're looking at probably in the area of 200 volunteers just to pull off this event. And so Around or about April 7th is when I'll send out a press release, and I'll have a meeting with each of the volunteers. I'll answer questions, I'll assign areas. I will have a command post set up at ASU so that folks know where to go and what to do. But all of these events are free, so we want people to come out and enjoy this.
Yeah. The two lakes concept, where did that come from?
That came from Bassmaster.
Okay.
They wanted to do, they fished bull shoals before.
Okay.
But they wanted to try, they love the area, and they love Mountain Home. They love the reception that they get.
Yeah.
And it was their idea to come in and try fishing the two lakes. And so I'm so excited about this.
Good.
I've been working very closely with the Corps of Engineers. I've been working closely with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, closely with our community leaders in Mountain Home, just to make sure that we're following rules and we're following Bassmaster protocol, just to make sure that everything is done just so. But these guys are professionals.
Yeah,
And
they have to meet a certain criteria.
they
don't
do this all the time.
Yeah.
They do it all the time, and most of them do it for a living.
Yeah.
And so they're no strangers to Mountain Home.
Yeah.
They're not going to come in here and do anything to interrupt our daily lives. It's a catch and release tournament. All of the fish that will be caught will be released back to the water in which they came. So everything is being handled with very delicate hands, and I'm grateful to have the support of the community coming in to help us do this.
This is huge.
It really is. Nobody really understands because we haven't begun to, really put it out there for folks.
Well, it's good that
been
you're making
months of planning.
making
Right.
it available for all the family members and the community to
Right.
get involved. Do you have all the volunteers you need?
Well, I think we're building a core of volunteers. We're sending out some releases here very shortly, and seeing if people can contact the chamber if they're so inclined, and we hope they are. And then we'll make sure that we're going to have a orientation probably April the 7th.
About
or
April the
so.
7th, and
Yeah.
even if you haven't contacted me and you want to come and volunteer, I'd much rather have too many volunteers than too few volunteers. So if you want to come to that meeting, it's not going to be a secret. I mean, I will announce it and drive everybody crazy just to make sure that if you want to be part of it, this is the time to come in and ask your questions so that I can help you out. Because the last thing that I want is, first of all, because it's such a large event and it's such an ongoing, I mean, they launch at 6:15 in the morning, we're going to go until 5 in the evening, these aren't nighttime concerts or anything, but I've got volunteer shifts in 2 hour, they're 2-hour increments so that people don't get worn out.
So if you're wanting to volunteer, you can call, and then if you can
Absolutely.
volunteer 2 hours, that's okay with you?
That's really what I've got the limit
Okay,
at.
okay.
If you want to volunteer every day, that's great. If you want to volunteer more than 2 hours, that's great too. But I've got it set at 2-hour
Okay,
increments.
all right. Again, the tournament is April,
April 21st through the 24th, and this will happen rain or shine.
and everything's free, concerts,
Everything is
everything's
free. Concerts are free. All of it
except
is
for
free.
the food maybe.
The food vendors will cost us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
they'll be down there. But we're going to roll out a red carpet for them and see if maybe we can't, impress them a little bit with what we've got to offer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sounds great.
Gosh, it's exciting.
Well, thanks so much for being
Thank
here.
you.
Great information for the people out there.
Good.
New events
very
coming up. It's going
Thank
to be
you for
big,
having
big, big.
us.
Well,
Yeah,
you're welcome.
we're
We
excited
always
about
want you to-
this. It's
always
just
want you to come
wonderful.
back.
Very exciting.
Okay,
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming.
Take care.
Up next, we're going to be talking with Brenda Allen and also Lucinda Blair about the Professional Women's Omelet Brunch. And we'll do that in
Omelet
just
brunch.
2 minutes. Stay with us.
Okay.
Okay.